With the warmer temperatures now on the rise, I bet you're thinking now is the time to turn off your furnace. Andrew from HAMCO Heating and Cooling discusses the transition into air conditioning weather, and he talks about the hydro rates that are supposed to rise this summer. Andrew, this time of the year, we're hoping that we can turn our furnaces off at least for the next 6 months or so. When we shut it down, should we just leave it going, or are there stuff that we should do to get ready for the turnoff?
It depends. Some clients will actually shut the gas supply right after the furnace. I'm not as keen on that recommendation. Usually what I recommend doing is just ensuring the vents are unplugged with any debris, and then making sure you got a fresh filter in there. That's usually the best thing to do. And a lot of people still have their thermostat kind of set in a range that should the temperature get really cold at night, like it still might for the next few weeks, the furnace will come on at night. But you just don't want to shut the whole thing off. You can if you want, and you'll save a bit of gas in the interim, but for those days you might want the furnace coming on, it might be a bit of a nuisance to run and go do it.
Well, hopefully we're done with our furnace for the year.
Let's hope so.
Now when we talk about air conditioning.
Yes.
There's a lot of things happening in the news right now regarding hydro and stuff that's going on. So can you explain this to me?
Yes, so apparently what's going to happen on June 1st is the hydro rate, a peak rate between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. will be potentially tripling in cost.
Tripling in cost. That's a significant amount of money we're going to have to put us. Okay, now are we putting our air conditioning on, or should we actually be investing in a newer upgraded model, because are we really going to save money?
It's twofold. You want to ensure your air conditioner is probably running steady. Now, for the people that are home during the day, you're going to feel a bit of the pinch, but the one way to offset it is to look at a newer unit. So if you're sitting on an air conditioner that's 12 to 15 years old, you're the prime candidate for it. So there's a government incentive running through the Ontario Power Authority, and there's some manufacturer incentives right now. So if you were able to capitalize on those before the June 1st kind of start date, you could save yourself a potential bit of coin from this potential really spike in price, or not use an air conditioner at all, but on those really hot days you're going to probably regret it.
Well, that's the thing. Our weather, I mean, we do go from cold temperatures to hot temperatures to extreme hot temperatures in the summer. So if we do get a high efficiency furnace, where we would talk to you about which one works best for our home, we can actually save money on the rates, because the rates are going up no matter what.
Correct. So the furnaces now use a lot of them DC power, so that's going to cut your watts down as well, and the air conditioners themselves use significant less power. So a combination of the two is really the best scenario. You can replace the air conditioner, and that's part of the solution, but if you have an older furnace, I recommend doing both now, because that would benefit you long term from the hydro savings, because as you know, the furnace, despite being gas or propane, is still going to use hydro every day.
Great. Okay, so now is a good time to replace furnace or air conditioning. Where can somebody go to get more information if they're interested?
HAMCO.ca, Tracy.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.